Today's stop brings us to one of the most beautiful ports in the Mediterranean, Valletta, Malta. Instead of exploring on our own, we booked a private excursion, and what followed turned out to be one of the most unique experiences of our entire cruise. As our ship sailed into Valletta, we were immediately surrounded by massive limestone fortifications that have protected this harbor for centuries. The city itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's easy to see why. Everywhere you look, there's history. We booked a private tour through AJ Transfer, and one thing we really liked was that our group had options. The tour was divided into two different itineraries, allowing everyone to choose the experience that interested them the most. That flexibility made the day feel much more personal than a typical large bus excursion. Our first stop took us high above the coastline, where we enjoyed incredible panoramic views overlooking Malta's rocky cliffs and the crystal clear Mediterranean Sea. It's one of those places where pictures simply don't do it justice. One of the highlights of our day was learning about the ancient tradition of falconry. Falconry has been practiced for thousands of years, and watching these incredible birds up close while learning about their history and training was something completely different from any excursion we've done before. We even had the opportunity to hold one of the birds ourselves, making for an unforgettable experience. From there, we headed down to the water, where we climbed aboard a small boat for what turned out to be one of our favorite parts of the day. Our captain took us along the coastline and into several sea caves, where the water was unbelievably clear. The colors ranged from a deep sapphire blue to a brilliant shade of turquoise, and the limestone cliffs created some of the truly breathtaking scenes. It was peaceful, beautiful, and honestly one of those moments that reminds you why you travel. After our boat tour, we spent some time back around the harbor before stopping for dinner at one of the local restaurants. One thing I really appreciated about scheduling a later excursion was getting to experience Valletta as the sun began to set. As evening arrived, the city transformed. The historic buildings glowed under warm lights, the harbor reflected across the water, and Valletta took an entirely different atmosphere. Seeing the city illuminated at night was a perfect way to end our visit before heading back to the ship. Valletta surprised us in the best possible way, from learning about the centuries-old tradition of falconry to exploring sea caves by boat, and ending the evening in one of Europe's most beautiful historic cities. This excursion offered a little bit of everything. If you're visiting Malta on a cruise and you're looking for a tour that combines history, nature, and incredible scenery, and a unique local experience, this is definitely one to consider. Thanks again for joining us as we explored beautiful Valletta, Malta. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and continue following us along as we explore more unforgettable destinations throughout our Mediterranean cruise series.